Hi, welcome back to part two of the skills we all need in an AI world, and we all do need to thrive because AI is going to change things. So, in the first session, I pointed out we need to get our senses and motor skills going, and I'm going to go into that in more depth. Humans are our big national asset. In a post-industrial world, technology is the easy bit. The computers basically work, we've sorted that out. But the human skills are the thing that give you the huge advantage. And at the moment, in Britain, for example, we cannot populate our own science and technology courses without overseas students from countries like China and India. We are not producing enough A-level students of high enough quality to produce enough technicians, enough IT engineers for our country's needs. We absolutely are not. And we have got a whole load of other skill shortages where we are struggling. We also need people who like to run businesses, entrepreneurs, to be really flexible in their thinking. And if one way doesn't work, let's try another way. If that doesn't work, let's adapt it. And in order to do that, you've got to have really good development. But we're not really prioritizing development. We're obsessing about phonics. We're obsessing about numeracy literacy. We're obsessing about behavior. And we're not really looking at how humans really develop to learn and how we can go on supporting that process to ensure everybody throughout life is a very skilled worker and goes on learning and developing skills throughout their lives. And remember, these people aren't just the people who are going to be running the business and creating the wealth, they are also going to be the customers. We need people to be successful, to make good salaries in order to buy the goods. Well, the whole economy requires people. It requires people to be reasonably highly skilled. And particularly if technology is producing automatic answers, we need people intelligent enough to step back and go, no, that doesn't make sense. No, I can see that. Okay, that's pretty good, but I need to adjust it. Humans have phenomenal brains. We need to use them. We need to control AI, not allow AI to control us or allow AI to take over and de-skill us. It's really important. So we only have basically four factors of production: labour, enterprise, capital, and land. And as an economist, I can assure you, if we don't have smart people, we can't use the capital and the land that well either, and things get wasted. So, really important we get the people skilled up. Some very important work that's been done in recent years has shown that although traditional causes of death, like plagues and TB and rickets and so on, they've declined since 1900 quite sharply. And post 1940, those traditional illnesses, we have got very much better health outcomes. There's a whole new line that's very persistent, and that is caused by our environment. And I think Simon Hagan particularly focused in on hyper-processed foods. But there are all sorts of things which are compromising human development. We're not walking and moving enough. We're not using good sound processing, good vision when it's upright enough. We don't spend enough time out in the open air and nature. There's far too much sitting on screens, slumped on sofas, people taking medication which has some fairly awful effects on them, and eating food which isn't the very best. So we need to think quite critically about our environment and making it such that humans can maximize their development. Not coping strategies, we actually get to maximum development. And that is the big challenge if we are to control AI rather than the other way around. So that's my key message from this. Humans are not developing well at the moment. We need to develop well. It's quite a complex process, but it's not impossible. Let's work together to make everybody fit. for an AI future.